Have you witnessed in the last year how things have changed, how nature is getting used to the new way of living, and how everything is cleaning in the whole expectation of nature that we are seeing? There are many examples in nature and in everyday life that we are seeing that there is an incubation process in order to get to a better version, in order to advance in your life, in order to make reflections, and sometimes it is painful, just like the cocoon in the butterflies, just like when they transform and they suffer a change from a different species into another one. You are being impulsed, you are being challenged, you are being propelled by everything that you are reflecting in your life. All that is happening around you, all that it is happening within you, and how you are absorbing the lessons within this last year is a huge change that you can take up, and you can start doing it by the reflection point, by the introspective way, by having insights of what is happening to you in your life. And doing that starts with just going back, just reflecting about the lessons, just reflecting about the pain, just reflecting about the struggles, and seeing everything from a different perspective. Let's say that when someone wanted to talk to you about what was going to happen, and if they would narrate you the experience of this pandemic year and how everything was going to change, probably you wouldn't have believed them, and you would have doubt of how much pain or how much things or how much progress you could have accomplished in your life. But if you really did something with this time, if you really apply the most simple things, that is just witnessing yourself, witnessing your life, and reflecting upon your life, that's enough to do a powerful change in your life. And that's enough to start seeing the lessons, the things, the struggles that you didn't think that you were going to be able to survive, or to adapt, or to make changes, to impulse yourself into another type of version, into another type of higher self. And that's the main idea of changing inside, from within. Not witnessing what is in the media, not witnessing or listening to the noise, to the toxic emotions, to the things that many puppeteers want you to believe so that they control your life and they just move you in the direction that they want. But more is about reflecting on the things that you wanted to learn, that you wanted to witness, that you wanted to move in another direction. And sometimes you probably lost your job. You probably were punished in some type of way by the things that you have to leave behind. I mean punished as a consequence of what happened, because probably you were not paying attention to other things before this pandemic, before this state, before this pause. And this pause is adapting to our new advanced version of ourselves. And that's the way everything is evolving. The air, the plants, the trees, everything, water species, airborne species, viruses, everything is adapting. This virus is not even the same that we were experiencing before. There are a lot of strains, there are a lot of changes, mutations. All of those mutations and changes that the virus did in order to survive and infect the species that was most weak, that's the same thing that has to happen to you. You have to advance into a higher species, into a stronger species, so that you can struggle with whatever is coming to you, with the things that you want to evolve and the things that you want to do. If you want a new job, if you want a different profession, if you want to implement a business in your life, you need to learn skills. You need to learn probably a new language. You need to start mastering new skills. And that asset and those things are just going to come to you when you compromise with one single person, you. That's it. And through this time, you also need relaxing times. You also need to stop, pause, and just witness what is happening. Because if you don't pause and you don't take these breaks in order to reflect, it is impossible that you see everything, that you see the pieces, and that you start doing the changes that you are seeing and that you know that you have to do, but you are just procrastinating. Why you procrastinate? Because you are living in the wheel, in the hamster wheel, and living by the messages and living by the distractions. So once you stop, once you reflect, once you make a compromise, and once you enlist the things that you want to change, that's enough to start doing progress and to start transforming into a new, higher self. The idea of this video is to make you reflect on those things, to really witness just this last year that was very meaningful for everyone, for the whole world, so that you can really see how was the person that began this pandemic state and how is the person that is finishing. How many messages, how many lessons about what you eat, about what you do with your life, about your emotions, about your consciousness, about the compassion and the love that you want to have, about everything, and the abundance, of course, that you want to have in your life. Project everything into the new, higher version that you want to create, and that's just the direction that you want to take, and you have to take. And from there, you are going to put a plan on how to acquire those abilities and what are the steps and what are the strategic points where you have to be in order to get to that new version. That's all we have to do. There's no secret, there's no formula. The only formula is reflection, the only formula is watching your life, and the only thing that you need is commitment and effort to do the things. Thank you very much for watching, Tere. Thank you very much, Jan. And I hope that this reflection have made you think about the things that happened through last year. If you liked the reflection, if you think that it can help people, please help me to share this video with others. Thank you and have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. See you on Tuesday. Bye.